You requested, and I'm the delivery man, Montrati. I hope you have a fantastic birthday. And if you're gonna have any birthday cake, eat a slice for me because unfortunately I have no cake. I love cake. Hello, I'm Wafflestick, and welcome back to the WayStone Season 3, Episode 10. We're standing right in front of the WayStone logo as spawned. Isn't that just beautiful? The Nerdians can really do incredible work. I was wanting to check the post office, and not only that, to see how the iron shop's doing, because I'm curious to see if I've earned anything and if I've got any new items. Let's take a look. Just got to go down this pathway. There we are. It's always rainy on the WayStone lately. I don't know why. I don't know if the server's trying to tell me something. So nothing in my mailbox, unfortunately. Let's go over to the iron shop to see if we've made much profit, because I think, oh wow, I just about killed myself there. Oh, I gotta be more careful. So I think Llama and Jados had bought a beacon's worth of iron at the shop, and not only that, but I'm pretty sure I made a few other cells. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. We'll jump over here and we'll pop down into the iron shop. I absolutely love this system. This is so cool. It's growing on me day by day. So, let's see what we got here, see if there's any. Oh, okay. Yeah, someone said that there was some diamonds in there that couldn't go through the system because they were renamed. Let's go ahead and take a look at our hopper. 24 diamonds plus 5. That's 29. Wow. This shop. It's going to make me a fortune. That's crazy. So, let's pop to the top and we'll get with our, it's gonna work? Okay. Let's go ahead and start our project for today. I just absolutely love when other people make farms in the WayStone, so we don't have to invest the time to making it, but can reap the benefits. I'm over at this wither skeleton farm made by Thunder Gaming. Yeah, I'm wanting some additional beacons, one for my base, one for a mining shulker box. I thought that'd be really cool. So I'm going to work on this for a while, and then we may go on a mining time lapse, because I'm starting to need some diamonds. I'm running kind of low on them. Right, so we just got done killing the wither twice, and we've got 2 nether stars now. We can make a mobile beacon along with one at our base. Very good stuff. Let's head over there, get that all crafted up. I think I've got to add a little bit more to my beacon, and everything is good to go. I was AFK quite a bit, and I had collected quite a bit of materials. Let's go ahead and put that back in there. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Take a look at this. We've smelted all of this glass, and we've also got a bunch of these. Take a look at that. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? AFK is a great thing. But now we just gotta craft these beacons, and I've got to find my crafting table. There it is. Let's go ahead and do this, and I believe it's obsidian. I think. Yeah, okay. Got a bit worried there. Okay, awesome stuff. That's ready to go. We just got to get a shulker box, knit it up, and then increase our beacon size for this to all go together. Thought to utilize this beacon until we went mining again, so we could take it with us then. And I've also made some changes to the hive. I've done a border around the cells. We have put in black concrete, which I think looks really nice, and it gives it a much more mechanical look. I think this is very appropriate because we have this huge iron farm above it, and it seems to flow in well. We've also done something else off camera, a completely different build. We went over here, we flick this lever, it reveals a hidden entrance into our skeleton farm, which is really nice. So this has 2 different modes, as loot collection and also XP grinder. If we're to hit that, we can actually strike the skeletons and get the experience from it. And then once we're done with that, then we can flick this lever again. It goes back into auto collection mode, into an item elevator in these chests. So it's all working. Awesome. I can get as many bones as I want now. I think it's about that time that we do a time lapse, because I'm starting to need materials. This is going to look rather condensed, but it's a lot. I mean a lot. Take a look at this. We've got a bunch of redstone, a bunch of coal, and close to a stack and a half for diamonds. That is some impressive stuff. I didn't expect to come down here and get that much, but we have filled all of these double chests. We still got this side and these as well. I think I will return in the same spot whenever we go mining again. It's nice to have a bunch of resources, and I don't think I intended to dig this much. Just kind of happened. Hi, creeper. Not worried too much about you in the mines. And I noticed that there's like a huge ravine here where we did mine. And a mine shaft. Interesting. Lots of lava. Right, with all the preliminary stuff done, I wanted to take some time to see what this looked like using some checkered glass, orange and yellow. Ooh, that goes with the color combinations quite well, and it really highlights the green underneath. I personally like it a lot. And not only that, but I also wanted to work on another project over here on this cell and actually complete the cell. This is going to become a farm. And this is relatively close to the slime farm, so we can make use of that double chunk if we wanted to. Yeah, that's some good stuff. The only problem is we have a iron farm right here that could be affected by villages in the nearby 100 blocks. And we've got to travel quite a ways to get to a village. And I've got to use a minecart system to bring them over here because, I don't know, I think the nether would be a little bit inconvenient, oddly enough. I don't know, because I'd have to go out in this direction and in the nether. It's not the funnest place to explore. So I'm just going to work on this a bit. Then we'll try to get to that. I got to get a bunch of grass to put down on the bottom. Oh, this is going to be some good stuff. This is actually going to knock out a lot of stuff that we wanted to do. Oh, look at you out here sweltering in this heat. You stink, man. You need to go jump in that river, take a bath or something. Jeez. But yes, we're on our way to a dark oak forest because I was wanting to try some of the dark oak slabs. And I think I found my village that we can use to transport villagers from, because no one seems to be using that. And I gotta say, the hive is looking very awesome with that glass overlay. We've just got to have something to transition from those blocks. And a dark oak forest resides over this way. I'm not really sure how far. I'm hoping not too bad. Third tree, and I think that's going to fill our needs for now. I'm going to gather some of these saplings because I may need them just in case I want to cover the rest of the cells. I've always kind of wanted to build in a dark oak forest. Thought it'd be a nice challenge, and not only that, but it's a very beautiful biome. This brings me to ask you, what biome have you built in your survival world? Or what kind of base do you have? I'm just wondering. I've got an audience out there that plays Minecraft. I want to hear about some of your base ideas and what you do. I will admit this is a very odd calling for dark oak, and I don't use it very often. It's a very rare occasion, but I think in this occasion it's going to really work because I can already see the colors working very nicely together. Just look how the yellow terracotta complements that dark oak. That's beautiful. Let's take a look from above. I think that's going to ultimately determine if we like it or not. Oh, this is going to be some good stuff. It's building up for me. Oh, yes. That is awesome looking. Wow. I didn't expect it to look that good. Like, seriously. I'm impressed. I didn't think dark oak was going to do that much. I just gotta look at it again. It cannot stop. Will not stop. So, wow, it just adds a totally different detail. It makes it look totally different. Yeah, I'm mind blown right now. I cannot believe slabs made that much of a difference. Great stuff. So now I guess we need to work on the hard thing. Getting those darn villagers in there. And I still haven't decided if I'm going to use the nether or just do the overworld rel system. Oh, it's going to take some decision making. Really odd to be using a rel system in the overworld. Ever since Elytras came out, it's not really a necessary thing anymore. And I decided to do this because it feels convenient in its own way. I don't know, the nether, there's a lot of trouble that comes. I could fall into a lava lake and things could go very sour very fast, and I'd rather just skip that. and then go straight to the business in the overworld, which this is kind of fun. It's going by really fast. There's my base. We're really far off. I've used about 6 or 7 stacks of rails so far, but we have so much because we have an inconceivable amount of iron. We don't have to worry about crafting these bad boys. It's just a matter of me not getting tired of placing down rails to get to our destination. So I'm going to complete this. It's not too far off. I think it's right over that hill. It is. That's where my mining zone is for my shop. Yeah, that's not too far. I thought it was going to be a little bit further than that. So after this, we'll need powered rails, and it will be ready to go. We made it. It really didn't take as long as I thought it was going to, but it felt like a very long rail system. I could be totally wrong on that. All right, so the powered rails have been put in place. I'm going to test this out. I've been wanting to do this more than transport the villagers. I just thought it'd be really fun. Haven't rode a large rail system in some time, so let's test this out and see how well it does. We have a nice mining zone. I have this for my sand stand. I come over here, do my business, and take it over to spawn, which is over that way. And, you know, this seems kind of long, but it's not that bad, really. We gotta go up some hills, and we'll see a nice, beautiful temple that I'm thinking about re-innovating soon. I don't know yet. That'd be kind of a cool project, and also we have a fountain structure. A very rare structure in the world of Minecraft. Anything else of interest out here? Not really. Oh, there is Rabbit Orr's child playing in the desert. I don't see any husks around. Too bad you don't got any friends. We should start seeing my base very soon. I'm hoping that we make it all the way there. Seems to be working very smoothly for now. There's my beacons. Awesome stuff. These plains are really pretty. Should really build out into these plains from my base. That'd be kind of cool. The iron farm looks so cool from below. What? Wow. I didn't expect that because I'm usually seeing it from above. But I would really like to maybe start a project with rails. That'd be kind of cool, like a roller coaster ride for people. And you can make it so long too if you wanted to. Oh, genius idea. So let's see if this makes the final few blocks. Okay, it's made it over this way. I think you get a speed boost in the minecart. I'm not sure. Feels like it. So is it going to make it? Oh, it made it. Awesome. Oh, that's great. So we know that works. Now we can start transporting villagers to this pocket, and I'm going to start designing the farm. Then we'll be done, pretty much. Just got to get an item collection system in, and it'll be all polished off. I haven't tested this system in a very long time, and I'm hoping it still works. A villager will set in this post right here, and then the farmer villager will throw carrots and potatoes to him, getting caught into the water stream into that block, and then we've still got to put a hopper to collect all the items he throws. I should have done that before doing this whole module. I'm not the smartest waffle. But, okay. Now it's time to get the villagers over here. Theoretically, this should work. I've adjusted the rail system so that when the villager comes through, he's going to drop right onto that lily pad. Any old villager, and then we'll have to move the rail system to over there so that whenever we bring a farmer in, he'll just go into the pit somewhere. I'm hoping this works. I'm a bit nervous that I'm going to mess up, but we can go ahead, snag a villager once we sleep because it's becoming nighttime. I don't want to activate a horde. That wouldn't be good. And we'll see if this thing works or not. I've got to find a good source for potatoes and carrots somewhere. I'm sure someone has a nice farm set up somewhere on the server. It's the moment of truth, villager. I'm going to go with you just to make sure everything goes smoothly. Go on. You're free. Almost. I've got to push you still. So he's going to launch off, and now I'm going to launch off. Let's see how good it works on the other side. We're getting close. Oh no. It's gonna work? Please. Please. Just go onto the lily pad. Oh, it did. It worked. He's there. Oh, that's great. Now we just gotta break the minecart if we can. I think we can still hit it from here. Maybe? Aww. Oh, no. What did I do? That's okay. I think we could break the mine carts, bring him back over, and take the water out into a water elevator and then put a block under him. I think it's an easy fix. What can I say? I'm magic. Now it's time for the farmer villager, and this will be complete once we have all of our crops. Get out of there. What are you doing? Trying to snatch my villagers. Not on my watch. Trying to keep it very safe in here. We've got the last one in there. And all that's left to do is get a bunch of these, which I've got a wheat farm that still works with it. I'll show you here in a moment, and we need to get some potatoes. Cover this place up with some glass, light it up, and it will be all good to go. And also maybe a storage system. I might need one of those. But if we were to run in here real quick before this creeper gets me, oh geez, there we go. I love that little switch, it's so fast. We can use carrots on this, and it should continue to work for us. It's worked so far, but you know, this is a little bit of a janky setup, so as you can see, it's working okay. This guy is detecting the iron farm villages, so I'm hoping that's not going to be a problem. I'm just going to throw out these foods so that he can grab those and start planting if he feels like it. So you should grab all of that. Yeah, that's a full inventory. That's 8 stacks of stuff he can use. I'm hoping he begins work soon, or we may have to do a manual switch so we can turn the iron farm completely off. I'm really hoping I didn't do all of this. And it's going to completely fail because of the village. I didn't even think about it. Because the iron farm generates villages, and he detects it and wants to go over there. I may wait around a moment, just see if he is going to do anything before I do a manual shut off for the iron farm up there. This is a big pain. Come to find out, he doesn't plant whenever this is active, and whenever we hit the reset button a couple of times, he wants to go plant. So we're going to have to think of some kind of manual switch off for this iron farm and cut it off completely. Which is a little bit disappointing because I would have really liked both of them operating at the same time. But, you know, this should fill up very fast, and it looks like he's kind of maybe doing something. Maybe we should check on him and see. Oh, is he going back to planting? He may just be. He's looking at something. Oh, no, Endermite. Scared me. Oh, there he goes. He's planting again. Maybe that won't affect it. Interesting. So let him do his business, and we'll see what happens. Always trying to get my villagers. I see how it is. So, you know how I said this was being affected by the iron farm? Because it has villages? Well, guess what? We don't have villages at our iron farm anymore. And you're like, Waffle, you destroyed your iron farm? No, we didn't. That's the cool thing about it. So if we looked in here, he's gandering around. I don't know if it's working now or not, but he seems to have planted a lot of potatoes and carrots. We've just got to get him initiated over here so he'll throw stuff in. I've got to figure that point out, but he has began planning everything, and I've made a new circuit on Groova's iron farm. I have made a disassembly circuit so that whenever we do initiate a button, it removes every village that the iron farm has temporarily until we wanted to initiate it back. So when we do activate the circuit, it goes in and initiates the pistons at the very outskirts where the doors are. It'll remove the solid block behind those so that it deregisters it as a village. And it also disables the stacking system. This one took me a bit just to figure out on this side because it's a little bit complicated, but finally got to it and it's all done. It just stops these from extending because these reveal a transparency that registers all the doors below and begins to stack them, making it a very efficient farm. If we went over here and took a look at this one, it's a little bit more complicated, but got it all figured out. This looks pretty crazy. But I'm glad that we finally got it done. You know, this is something I wanted to do just in case I might use it for the future or future projects. Now I've just got to figure out if I'd done this correctly. So I'm just going to go down here. I'm going to actually go into the farm to see if I've messed up on anything, because I don't think I have. Maybe it'd be better if we just landed in that little water puddle. There we are. Block this bad boy up, because zombies have been trying to get in here left and right. Oh, what's going on in here, man? Why are you not giving this poor man some food? He's hungry. I see. I see the problem already, I believe. I think that's going to fix it. Okay, he's in the radius of it, right? So he's going to see it, hopefully, very soon. I'm going to try to back away so I don't, attract his attention, because he wouldn't want to plant then. This looks really pretty. Oh, yeah. Very green and lush. So hopefully he notices this. I want to sit here for a minute. I don't want to keep you... Oh, wait. Oh, he sees it. He's like, hey, we need to plant that bad boy up, right? Oh, he's starting to farm it up. He keeps nodding to the wood at the center every time he mines something up. Why do villagers crack me up? Oh, jeez. I'm going to give this a minute and see if he does start dumping it to the villager. I believe he will very soon, so we'll wait and see. I'm so happy I decided to do these overlays the way they are. They look so good to me. I just love that pattern. I love the complementary brown. Oh, it's beautiful. But unfortunately, I'm cutting it very close for timing, and I've got to end the episode without having a functional farm, which is disappointing. I'm sorry. But that darn farmer does not want to share any of his materials. I don't think so. I thought I see him in there moving. It's an unfortunate thing. I wish he would, but I believe that center villager has an empty inventory because I don't think he's picked up anything on the way over here. And not only that, but there's no villages in the area because this is a strong indicator of that. It wouldn't work properly. I just turned off the disassembly system, so it's now a functional iron farm. And we should start seeing some iron golems come through very soon. But I'm going to go AFK overnight, get some iron, because unfortunately, we're not going to get any potatoes and carrots. Oh, it's a heartbreaker. I was really hoping to have that done. But let's close this up. And I think that's going to be about it for this episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. Hopefully we get that farm fixed relatively soon, but I may not even worry about it next episode. You guys have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in episode 11.